Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all this evening? Are we ready to continue on our Mongol invasion? With, of course, the apocalypse modifier. Oh, that zombie horde growing ever bigger. Hello, Olympic. Hello, Josh. Hello, mates. Hello, Fig Jam. Hello, Brandon. How was everyone this fine evening? Hey, David. So if you guys remember, we had a lovely little army here, sat out the front of the gates here, taking on the Mongolian horde head on. They got a couple of crossbows mixed in there with the heavy knights. We've got the... oh, the backdoor generals over here, aptly named by you guys in the chat. Yeah, the backdoor generals over here. And of course, spawning over here, this is the zombie modifier over here. For every unit that Team 1 kills, a zombie will spawn over here. So, yeah, you guys are trying to kill as many of them as possible. You've spawned a bunch of generals over here, as well as some crossbows. You've got also some in between the Mongolian horde and the zombies yourself. So let's kick this off straight away. This is the interesting part over here, of course. Let's see how we do against the gigantic zombie horde. The lovely, lovely crossbows over here. People absolutely nailing these zombies. Hey, Fig Charm. Hey, Ewan. Hello back to Scotland. But yes, look at this. The lovely zombie horde here. Ah, they're taking on the Roman generals. And on this side, we've got Mongolians in the mix as well. Of course, the Mongolians getting some kills off the zombies, which means they will be spawning extra zombies from them. Hence why your generals are trying to do as much work as possible to kill the zombies quickly. Gosh, you can see the crossbows really did the work as the zombies charged in. The poor blighters didn't even get a chance to bite any human flesh whatsoever. Yeah, well, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it, if we had Roman general zombies? Oh my gosh. They'd be fast, armoured, and hungry. A deadly combination. Oh, speaking of a deadly combination. Oh yes, the good old crossbows there doing their work. Just annihilating everything. Yeah, this zombie flank over here is not much of a flank when the crossbows do the job. Yeah, there you go. Lovely. Let's go have a look how they're doing over this side. Hey, something funny. Yeah, so it does look like the Mongolians are getting quite a few kills off the zombie horde at the moment. The generals desperately fighting off both of them. Let's go have a look how the main line is doing outside the front of the castle. Yeah, so the Mongolian horde now are engaging with them. The knights holding heavy, while the crossbows put in that work. I always love seeing the volleys come out. You just see so many Mongolians die all at once. It's a bit ridiculous, to be honest. Oh my god, the poor blighters. Hey, Dave. And a happy New Year to everyone as well. Well, not New Year, New Year's Eve, I guess. Oh no, it's technically tomorrow, but I'm not streaming, so I'll say it now. Hey, Harry. Good to see you all. The Australian squad is in. So it looks like we might need to set these guys to attack, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens with them. Hey, Olympic. Hey, Chris. Oh, I'm sure we'll manage. So what are these guys doing over here? Yeah, I think we might have to set these crossbows over here to attack, ladies and gentlemen, because they're sort of maybe not really doing much now. Even though they are on guard mode. I mean, a few of them are managing to attack actually over here, but nowhere near the effect they should be having. Let's put it that way. A few Mongolians over here will beg to differ. As you can see, they're just getting dropped instantly. The Roman generals here coming to plug in the flank. How are we doing over this side? Oh dear, they've been surrounded on this flank now. Just an absolute brutal fight in the centre. Again, the flanks over here, this is a three-pronged attack here. We've got zombies, Mongolians, and generals. Something I'd never thought I'd say. It is a bit of a brutal fight over here. The zombies, though, I must say, it almost looks like the zombies are on par with the Mongolians here. They're fairly evenly matched. Let's go back over here to this flank. I love seeing the crossbows do the work. Gosh, this is a big flank that's coming round now. You can see that the rear generals over here, the backdoor generals, sorry now, getting swarmed by the Mongolian army, but they'll hold out no problem against them. It'll take quite a while for the Mongolians to get through this. Let's go over to the front. Yet again, heavy knights holding the position, crossbows doing their work. Gosh, there's a fair few coming off here now. I'm surprised at this, though. They've got a guy right here. Oh, never mind. Literally, as I was about to talk about him, it happened. Oh, he lived. Did he live? I think he might have lived. No way. Ah, yeah. These need to be set on attack. Well, if everyone agrees, we can do that. We can set these guys to attack. How are we doing over here? See, more and more of these chaps should be shooting now. Let's go have a look. Yeah, quite a few of them are shooting. Yeah, looks like a couple of people don't mind getting aggressive in this. God, look at that. The crossbows, absolutely fantastic. Just peppering the ground with bodies. Ooh, speaking of, I should get the poll ready, shouldn't I, for the next round? That might help. So we don't all have to wait around. There we go. Okay. God. Just look at the floor here. That's the work of the crossbows. The work of the devil. Oh, that is insane. Like I said, it doesn't feel like they kill a lot, but they really, really do kill quite a lot. Hey, CG! Easy win, hire some World War One soldier. Build a time machine. Yeah, if you built a time machine, I'm pretty sure you'd be able to win, no problem whatsoever. It'd be fairly easy to win. Oh gosh, look at this. They're charging them, they're charging them. God, they've taken quite a few losses as well. Okay, this has been a bit of brutality, hasn't it, really? No, unfortunately not, David. In this game, they only have single weapons. They're not able to do dual attacks or anything like that. Wow, they actually defeated the Mongolian push on them from that side. Now they got one coming from this side. Again, though. Oh my god. The poor Mongolians are just getting absolutely massacred. Oh, I'm sorry, CG. Where are you from, CG? Is it the time? Or just busy life? Things like that. Chris. Well, I've been quite impressed. Normally, archers would just get absolutely swarmed and killed, but these crossbow custom units here, absolutely brilliant job. Ah, East Coast USA, yeah. So yeah, you'd be on the last end of the time stream, Jesus. Oh mate, I'm sorry for that. Yeah, it probably comes around bad times for you. If you paid the Mongols to join your side, yeah, I'm pretty sure that could work. Bribery normally works with most things. Oh no, another charge by the Mongolians over here. Let's get a bit of slow-mo on this. God. Oh, you poor souls. I mean, to be fair, something funny, this war here isn't about money. It's about the zombie apocalypse. Or over a bucket. The longbow. They essentially are longbows. Essentially. Just think of them as longbows with the power of crossbows. Hey, Jacob. And if you haven't already, guys, please do leave a like on the stream. It does help us out massively. So you want to move all the heavy knights over on top of the zombies? Is that what I'm hearing? What about these crossbowmen? Put them over with the other one? Same with these generals over here. The generals go over here. Just move the entire defense over towards the zombies. Oh dear, it does look like the crossbows over here have finally met the match now. Got it, Dave. Why? What's wrong with the Mongolians getting kills off the zombies? It's not a problem, guys. It's just feeding the zombies ever such a little bit. Only a small little bit. My God, look at how many Mongolians died over here. Oh, that is ridiculous. There's just piles of them. And to be fair, the generals over here are still going. Absolute beasts, these things. I mean, just look how often you see a dead Roman compared to a dead Mongolian here. It's a bit ridiculous. Generals just ploughing the way through them front units. Now, I was hoping that we would start to get a blood lake here, but it doesn't look like we're getting one. Oh, maybe a very, very tiny one, but no, not quite. I think most of the blood drains away onto the big flat lake and then it just disperses. The mustache is back. The mustache or the slug, whatever you want to call it. Kind of looks like a slug mustache. Here we go. The breakthrough is happening. The crucial divide in the line. If the generals don't plug this, the Mongolians are just going to pour through. The MOD believes generals for this round. Ooh. Decisiveness. Speaking of, yeah, all archers, crossbowmen are now dead over there. It's just the generals left over this side. I love what you can see where all the bodies have been. God, it was... Oh, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We actually managed to make a little bit of a blood river. Oh, that is fantastic. Weird, but fantastic. Like, where's it all coming from and going? How are we doing over here with the rear generals? Let's go see how they are holding off. Oh gosh, they have significantly shrunk now. The zombies would like it. Yeah, I think the zombies probably would like it. This front line looks quite brutal. No, Jacob, not another wheel spin yet. For the next battle, we will. The start of every new stream, basically. Indulge you with what, Dave? Oh, the delay. I don't know. Go for it. Yeah, sure. Go for it. Getting some new units, Dave. I'm not quite sure about that. What do you mean by a new unit? As in that the developers release or that I've made? Ah, no. Not today, Dave. It's just the crossbows. That's the only custom unit on the field at the moment. Yeah, I see that, Dave. I see the time. It's 11, actually. 11:24. I'll be able to tell you because what's it? I can move the camera in game and then I can just watch the stream and see how long it takes. So about 6 seconds. Ooh. Yeah, I see the time there, Dave. Sorry, I saw it before I coughed. I just couldn't say it because I was about to cough. Yes, David, they're on hold because there is a bunch of crossbows in the middle of them. So the idea is that they are basically just holding back the enemies while the crossbows do all the work. I don't know if you can see them. There you go, in amongst them here. But yeah, it does look like we're going to be setting everything to attack and pretty much moving the entire defense over here. Oh, hey, Larry. Oh my gosh, the mustache army is still going over here, somehow. No need be sorry, Laurie. Oh gosh, sorry. Big yawn there. More coffee needed. Come on, guys. What are you playing at? Hit that like button. I'm not moving the camera till we get more likes. You can stay sitting looking at this until we get more likes. That's it. I'm holding gameplay at hostage here. There we go. Excellent. Thank you. That's what I like to see. Thank you very much, guys. Our generals here doing absolutely smashing work. I really am surprised that these chaps have held out this long here. I mean, I know there was quite a heck of a lot of them, but come on. It did indeed, Jacob, I know. That's why I moved the camera straight away. Man of my word. No problem, Josh. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for them likes. Absolutely smashing of you. This was from a new update, David, these Mongolians. The game was updated not so long ago and they added in the Mongolian army. Game, oh, God. Thank you. Thank you. Chris. My God. Ugh, I always forget to turn the game sound back on. I always forget. It's because I've got two separate overlays for the intro while I'm getting everything set up and then linking the actual game sounds and have to mute the game while the intro plays. Hey, Hoodtastic, welcome, mate. Welcome back, should I say. You've been here before. Don't worry about it, Jacob. Yeah, I recognise your name, mate. Thank you for all the lovely likes, ladies and gentlemen. Very kind of you. Poll. Yeah, got the poll ready. It's raring to go. Oh, we're on to win. Them's a fighting words. There's the fighting words. Hey Frank, happy new year to you as well, mate. Thank you very much. Hope you have a fantastic one. It's very possible to get a win today, David. Very possible. We're just waiting for these last few generals to be cleaned out here, I think, no? Like I said, the fact that they've out-survived everyone is pretty crazy, really. Oh yeah, for all you lovely members out there, there is some GTA content that has been uploaded into the members area, so you guys feel free, whenever you get a chance, go watch that. I basically tortured my friend by building a bunch of GTA racetracks. I built my own racetracks and then made him go around them. The fun part of that being he does not really play GTA at all, so he's got pretty much no idea what he's doing at the best of times. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, thank you, Harry. Thank you, Dave. I'm glad you enjoyed it. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So that is your community poll. So what we got going on here then, let me go take a note of these kill counters. So you guys managed to secure yourselves 481,596 kills. Not bad at all. The amount of zombies that will be spawning this round is 30,568 extra zombies, which will bring our total amount of zombies now up to 141,000. Yep. So, you want all the generals on the bottom, do you not? You want them spreading out as well. And all on attack. So, all three groups into one group. Okay, let me get my math on. Jesus. So what we got here then? We've got another group here of 5, 6, 7. So, that'll bring the total to it. 8070. Ready. M. What rank shape did you say? Rank 8. Yeah, move the knights in as well. Yeah, let me just grab the crossbows down there. Get the knights up here. Put them into rank 8. Put them on attack. Move them to the zombies. And you want all the archers combined behind. So what we got here? We have... Oh gosh, I never updated the crossbows. So we got 1725. 20. So what we want then is a group of 3822. Actually, you probably won't want them as wide. Okay. Generals and knights swap positions. Rank 4. Oh, not 44, just 4. Well, I'll tell you what, let's try. What about 6? Still got a little bit of girth, but it's still long. See, because people like 4, some like 8. Exactly, Chris, just the way. Okay, well, we'll go back to 8 then. And then they're staying there now. So let's end the poll as well. So it looks like we're going to be adding on some Roman generals. And I'm guessing you're just going to add them on to the existing ones. that right? You're adding them to the existing ones? Yeah, adding on to the existing ones. Okay. So that would bring our new total up to 1772. Are you sure you still want them at 8? That looks pretty long. Like, almost too long. Oh, we can go with it. We'll give it a whirl then. It does look like them Romans can be brought in just a little bit more. We'll see how we go. God, there's absolute death happening over this side. Now, I guess these Romans are going to be stopping the Mongolians from getting anywhere close to these zombies over here, but it's whether these Romans here can take on the zombies by themselves now. I guess. There is going to be a rather large flanking army coming round bit by bit. God. I know I've said it before, but I really love them crossbows. Just the absolute death when they come in. Oh, I'm thirsty. I'm not hungry, Dave. I'm thirsty. I'm a thirsty little boy. Thirsty for blood. Let's go have a look, see how the Roman generals are doing over here. You know what? They are doing it. They're holding their own. The zombies haven't completely enveloped them yet. They're holding these flanks off really well, actually. Oh gosh, to the point where they've even got their own separate little fight going on. The Mongolians, bit by bit, are trying to close that gap. Though, I will say, so far, it's been mega effective at stopping them getting kills. Yeah, the Mongolians at the moment, hardly any kills. The only risk so far is this end over here. However, they are still distracted by the Roman generals. And once this falls over here, which is not going to be long at the rate that they're going... Oh gosh, no, are the zombies breaking through? No, the zombies are breaking through. There's not quite enough heavy knights here. Will there be enough heavy knights? Maybe the archers can deal with the zombies all by themselves? Sorry, the crossbows. We'll have to find out soon enough. God, I love them barrages when they come in. Especially when the zombies get more concentrated like this, more and more of them die to every volley. Oh, fantastic stuff. So you gotta love them. Some of them are quite inaccurate, but they have literally just leveled the playing field here for these heavy knights. Without these crossbows, the heavy knights were pretty much dead. Let's go have a look at this fight over here. Oh, look at this. The archers are actually moving up now. Sorry, crossbowmen. I need to remember the crossbowmen. It does look like we've managed to clear up the zombie horde over here. And over this side, ladies and gentlemen, also a successful clearing of the zombie horde as the remaining Roman generals here now go out to meet on the Mongolian horde head on. Absolutely fantastic. You can see though that they are pouring over this side towards the archers. I know, I keep calling them archers, but oh my God, there's a lot of them. There is literally a horde of them coming in now. Oh gosh, you can see that the heavy knights over here trying to plug the gap. But there's just not enough of them left. This flanking maneuver here could be quite deadly. It could take out all the crossbowmen. Come on, guys. These chaps here running into place. A valiant effort here. But you can see just too many of the Mongolians have already made their way around. Oh gosh, crossbows are on the Mongolian menu tonight. There is so many just pouring over this poor archer section. Though to be fair, look at the mosaic of bodies that they left behind. That is quite impressive. Oh God, they're actually thinning them out. No way. They are thinning out the Mongolian horde all by themselves. They don't need no heavy knight support. They are just here. Justifiable losses. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Collateral. Means to an end. Let's go have a look over here then at the general front line. At the general's front line. Oh yeah, everyone knows that the Mongolians were cannibals. God! Duh. Like, the first thing I think of when you say Mongolian is horses and cannibalism. Oh, I'm not sure how much of that is true, but, you know. I'll go with it. I'll go with the flow. No, I don't think they were, Jacob, but, you know, I'll go with the flow. They drank horse's blood. Well, to be fair, people in the UK have eaten horse meat, so a lot of people have. Quantity has a quality of its own. That is very true, Mr. L. A philosophy that the Russian army lives by. So, it does look like then, with the help of these crossbows now, because they're no longer under attack and they've all bunched up, that the heavy knights are putting out some absolute wonderful defense here. Just stopping any of these crossbows from getting hammered. Meanwhile, the crossbows firing in deadly fire. Remember, each one of these arrows has the potential to kill any unit outright. They deal 400 damage per arrow. That's enough to kill one of the Mongolians outright, and that is pretty much what they do. I mean, you can just see they are falling like flies over this end here as these crossbow waves just come in. Like I said, these heavy knights have no right being able to survive this long against this many Mongolians. But with that little bit of archer support, crossbow support, they are really putting in that work. Meanwhile, the generals over here, completely unsupported at all, are just annihilating everything. Fantastic work by the generals here. Though they are getting surrounded bit by bit, they are getting cut off. It is a deadly situation to be in. Back-to-back fighting on this end. What these generals really need is for Paul Walker to roll up and just shout family at them and then drive off. I don't know why, but that'd make them all feel a little bit better. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. A lovely little combat puddle this is. This is no ordinary blood puddle, ladies and gentlemen. This is a combat puddle, forged literally on top of dead bodies. This is not touching the terrain. This is on top of dead bodies. The ultimate honor to the blood gods. The generals here having a general meeting, and the consensus is that they should kill thousands of Mongolians. Oh, and that they have done. That they have done. The trees here are going to be fertile for a very long time, one would imagine. Let's go into the forest. Let's get rid of the camera. Let's get rid of the overlay. Let's just watch the generals in the forest. Absolute maniacs. I bet this feels a bit more at home for them, to be honest. In the woodlands, they're used to dealing with the Celts. Let's go have a look at our kill counters, though. So far, only 8,000 zombies are going to spawn this round. However, you've just reached the 500,000 kill mark, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, indeed, Dave, indeed. However, there is still a potential for another further 12,000 to spawn. There's a hell of a lot left of Roman generals left here, and if they die, well then that is it. That is like, you know, 25,000 extra zombies spawning again. To be fair, you guys get most of the kills on them, so... Ooh, I should get the next poll ready for the next round, actually, while I'm thinking about it. There we go, all set up. Just put horsemen on the ostriches. I would love to see that. I bet that'll be one of the first mods that's added to the game. You'll get the footmen on an ostrich. And if that isn't some of the first to be added to the game, I don't know what people are playing now. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. What do we have here but none other than an unsuccessful flank? I reckon there's enough generals here to take out all these Mongolians on this flank here. I mean, there is this break here in the line, to be fair. The Mongolians have split the army in half, and it pretty much, I think these guys are all going to die very, very shortly. But over here, what a successful campaign the generals have had. They have been marching forward, creating lovely mosaics. As you can see, the Mongolians here desperately trying to reinforce this weak area here. The general's about to pop through and pop some more Mongolian skulls. My god, are we going to get a break here? Oh my, I think we're actually getting a break in the Mongolian line, ladies and gentlemen. The first of its kind. No way. It is actually happening. Look at that. The generals have just split the Mongolian army in half. Have they got enough generals to plug this, though? Or are the Mongolians going to manage to regroup all the troops in this effort? You can see now a bunch more are starting to come from that rear line, realising what's happening. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. The generals, yep, the generals here. No, oh, no, no, no. Look, it's getting... Oh, it's getting plugged. It's got plugged. The Mongolian army successfully there, temporarily plugging this gap as the generals make another breakthrough in the line, though. Oh my god, it is all to play for here, ladies and gentlemen. These generals are pushing very hard. They really want to split this Mongolian army in half. You can see, though, that the rest of the generals over here now, I think they have finally fallen. Yeah, it does look like they have. Let's go have a look. How are our heavy knights doing over here? Are there any left? So, no, it doesn't look like there's any heavy knights left, but there's a heck of a lot of crossbows left, and they have just been slaughtering any of the Mongolians that have been going for them. Quite amazed, actually, that these chaps are still alive. That's pretty impressive. But yeah... Oh no, the generals have fallen on this side now. The encirclement has begun over here. It's getting very close for them. Let's go back to over here. Let's have a look how we're doing on the actual flank. So the Mongolians have broken the generals line over this side. Oh my god. Things are getting really intense over here. So we've got the generals who are winning the flanking maneuver. However, they've got a break in their line, which they're not able to plug. The Mongolians are going to pour through this and split them in half. Meanwhile, on the opposite end of the flank, they are trying to split the Mongolian army in half. Oh my god. There is so much tacticalness going on here. It's just troops trying to outflank troops. Salients keep getting created, which are then plugged. It is pretty brutal combat here. My god. We actually started to run out of Mongolian troops on this side. That is kind of scary. There's still a big blob of generals there, and over here as well. But over here, look at this. We've got a fisheye starting to be created. Oh, that is weird. There's still a heck of a lot of Mongolians left, though. My god, look at that. Hey, Struts, welcome, mate. Here we go. They've finally caught up with the crossbow units. Oh, they are seeking their Awengi here. Just an absolute slaughter now on these poor, poor crossbow units. Oh dear. Indeed, this is a continuation up from Wednesday stream. If anyone needs to catch up, the VOD is available on the channel. Absolutely fantastic stuff by the Roman generals, though, it must be said. Oh, some lovely coffee there. You want to move the knights further away from the zombies, really, Dave? How come? What's wrong with my awful Mongolian army and zombies combined? Hey, Olympic. I know, 700k kills. Oh my god. It was fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Al. Had a lovely Christmas with the family. Indeed, it is Olympic o'clock. It is an hour. Oh, fair enough, Harry. Big jab. That's probably very true, Struts, yeah. One Keanu would destroy the entire army. You guys seem to have got a nice little handle on the apocalypse modifier anyway. I love how the Mongolians became a total secondary objective as soon as the zombies started spawning. It was like, okay, screw the Mongolian horde. We need to get control of them zombies. They're going to get out of control very quickly if we do not address this issue. And that's the zombie horde for you. Yeah, it will get out of control very quickly if you do not address the issue. Well, I must say, you guys, fantastic job so far. The poor zombie horde, only about 18,000 so far of them are going to be spawning. Though I will say, I do think we are going to get the full maximum amount from your army being dead. I don't think the Mongolians got a single zombie kill that round. So that works massively in your favour. But we can see now a complete 100% surround on the Roman generals here. They've made, yet again, another slug shape with an antenna. Or a duck. I don't know, I can kind of see a duck. A little bit of a duck. Don't know, what? Maybe I'm just tripping, who knows. Oh no, man, shouldn't have done all that DMT, man. But I wanted to kill the zombies, that's why I put them there. I was like, hopefully they'll think, oh, it's a great idea because now the zombies are killing the Mongolians. It doesn't matter. It's a nice little distraction. And then you suddenly realise, hang on, no, the Mongolians are getting kills here. A turd dangling from a butthole. Dave, you've got one messed up imagination, mate. If you think that is a turd dangling from a butthole, you have got one messed up butthole, my friend. I see a duck. Yeah, I see the duck. Thank you, something. A dagger. Yeah, I could see a dagger, actually. A very weird-handled dagger, but a dagger nonetheless. You see a lot of Mongols. Yeah, that is very, very true. There is a lot of Mongolians. A shoe. Ah, ooh, a shoe. Okay. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Very weirdly, I could actually see a shoe. Oh god, don't look at it that way. That looks just very phallic. Okay, we'll zoom back in. Let's not look at the phallic combat line, eh? Yeah, lady shoe, that's what I was thinking with the like the high heel shoes. Big Richard. The Giant Johnson. Like that musician, Richard Cheese. What a fantastic name. Dick Cheese. But yeah, our Roman generals here. Cleaning house now. Operation Mosh Up. Operation Mop Up must be declared here for the Mongolians, I'm afraid, at this point. I don't think the generals are getting out of this one alive. There's still 377,000 Mongolians left alive. Even though there is 2,000 generals here, that is still a heck of a lot for them to kill. I don't think they're going to do that one. Operation Mosh Pit, yeah. It's where all the Roman generals start headbanging to heavy metal music. But yeah, Richard Cheese is a great artist. I love his, some of his rock and roll covers. Robbing Stab, oh god. Operation Call Back Up. I think now we call it Operation Mop Up because the janitor needs to come in and clean up all the bodies because it's done. Stick a fork in it, lads, it's done. It's roasted. It's seen better days. Gone, kaput, kaplow, schnitzled. Other words to describe the totality of the situation. There is a heck of a lot of Mongolians pouring into this little gap here now, though. Look at that, they cut them off just that little bit and they're like, pour in, lads. In we go. No time to sit around in a tent. We got fighting to be done. Coming down to our last 1,500 Roman generals here. Oh, there's been more than a blood spillage. I would imagine that quite a few entrails and stuff would be all over the floor. His dad was urologist. Oh dear. Hey, that's pretty unique. See, some of the best names I've ever come across is a woman named Carol Singer. I thought that was a fantastic name. There was a Chinese man named Dung En Tang. Oh, there was an English chap named Barry Innocent. Now that is just such a no-no name. And Barry and Mr. Innocent, if you ever see this, I am so sorry, sir. Barry Innocent. God. You just wouldn't stand a chance, would you? Oh, last few generals here. Not being too bad, not too bad. Big Short. Richard Short. Well, at least his name wasn't Richard Hancock. You went to a school with a guy named King Kongo. I went to a college with a guy named Fiji, as in like the water, or the place, I guess. Not bad at all then. These generals here now, come on. The last lot of them holding out against this massive Mongolian wave. 800 of them left alive here, ladies and gentlemen. Pouring into the breach. Stabby, stabby. My God. Visceral Cleanup Detail World War DLC. My God, can you imagine if Visceral Cleanup Detail was on this game and this scale? Like, you have to clean up all these bodies. My God, you'd need some proper industrial machines for that. SCP Foundation Janitor. Yeah, him too. I think, though, he'd be quite used to all this. To be fair, it's all on ice, so I think you'd just melt the ice and let out all the bodies fall through. So it probably would be quite easy to clean up this mess. Actually, that is a really cool thing, actually. Imagine just being fighting on ice like this. Actually, thinking about it, no, it's alright, I'm having thoughts pop around my head. I was about to say, they could set the ice on fire and melt it and then let everyone die. But in the Arctic, they literally start fires on top of ice. So, yeah, I don't think it would work. Well, I think it would, CG, because like I just said, there's literally, in the Arctic, they can start fires on top of ice, and it doesn't melt through the ice. So, yeah. I reckon if it was proper, like, permafrost layers, I reckon it would hold. Like, maybe not this many troops, like, maybe 1 million would be too much for it. But I reckon it could still hold a reasonable, like, a realistic-sized army, 30,000. I reckon they could do it on a permafrost. Like, I reckon you could really get 30,000 on a permafrost and have a fight. Yeah, imagine, yeah, any blood spilt, though, would freeze instantly. That'd be the scary thing. Just think about that, especially if you're fighting in these kind of conditions where you would have permafrost. That means it's cold enough for you to freeze to death. cold enough to freeze any liquids. So if you were to slit someone's throat, I would imagine that it'd start turning to ice pretty damn quickly when it came out of them. It'd be kind of creepy, actually. Like it'd hit the floor like a slush puppy. In fact, yeah, you'd be fighting in slush, red slush. That's what you'd be fighting in. That's pretty grim. I like how someone liked the stream when we started talking about slitting someone's throat in the snow. Shout out to the sadist out there who enjoyed that. He's like, oh, he's talking about slitting people's throats. I'll give you that one a like. Thanks, Dave. Let's have a look how many we've got remaining. Down to our last 200 here. Ladies and gentlemen, 798,000 kills so far. Not a bad showing at all by the Roman generals, the poor Mongolian army. Well, a third of the size it used to be. That's absolutely true, Harry, yeah. Quite a few fights actually happened on ice. Especially, yeah, like I said, Sweden, Finland, Vikings, all that kind of stuff, Norway. Norwegians. Put a mini nuke on a horse and send it into the Mongolians. That sounds like a tactic. That is the ultimate Trojan horse, isn't it? No. It's like, can you imagine if they knocked on the gates of Troy, delivered a horse, and there was a nuclear bomb inside of it? That would have been a bit of a game changer, wouldn't it? Here we go then. The last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, 2. 1.
Hello.
The Mongolians won, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. There is your poll. Go ahead and vote on what units you want to add to the defense next. You successfully managed to kill 799,308 of the Mongolian army. And this round, there is going to be 21,484 zombies spawning. So that'd bring our new total of zombies spawning up to 163,002. Thank you, Harry. That's very kind of you, mate. Let's go ahead and end the poll there. What we got here then? More Roman generals on the way. I'm guessing they're going to be added to the existing group already. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay, so that will bring then our new total of Romanov generals to 33,688. Not 888, no. No, no, that's not happening. Don't get your hopes up. So you wanted more of them to come in. So we're going to move these in a little bit because there was plenty of room between them before. And you guys wanted to move these back so they were more likely to engage the Roman generals. No problemo. Let's move them back. Now, what I also need to do is update the zombies to 163,002. There we go. Oh, let's just bring them down just a little bit. There we go. That should be hunky-dory. Are we all okay with that? Yeah, I moved the knights back a little bit further. Are we all okay? Are we all happy? Make them wider. Make who wider? There, Ewan. You guys want the knights to be wider? Looks good. Alright, let's just go in a second, ladies and gentlemen. Very quickly, though, before that, we're going to take a very quick 5-minute break. Probably won't even be 5 minutes, to be honest. We're going to take a couple of minutes break while I just go to the toilet and grab a drink. So we'll be back in a moment to test this out. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I will catch you in a moment. We are back, ladies and gentle giants. Oh my. Right, where were we then? Let's kick this off, shall we? We've got some zombie slaying to do over here. Ooh, let's skip over here. There we go. Kick it off. So it does look like then that basically it splits the zombie army perfectly in half. Pretty nice, actually. Ah, the good old crossbows. Sorry, I always have to watch the crossbows do their job. It's sort of just a thing. I mean, it's just too cool to watch. I just love seeing the volley come in and just a load of them just get absolutely rinsed. Game over. It's that so, Dave. You think it's game over here? You think you guys have won? Oh, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Pinky always wins. Here we go. A lovely another volley coming in here. Fantastic. Lovely. I mean, to be fair, the zombies do get quite a few kills. The zombies have currently got more kills than the Mongolians. Let's just let that settle. Yeah, zombies are stronger than Mongolians at the moment. That's pretty much what we're finding out here. Zombies have got 1,000 kills. The Mongolians have got 170. Speaking of, let's go see how the generals are doing over here. Oh yeah, look at that. Absolutely what you guys wanted. Oh, no. That is not what you guys wanted, though. Yeah, to be fair, Mitz, that is a very good point. The Mongolians are killing generals where the zombies are killing heavy knights. There is a bit of a disparity there, isn't there? But look at this, the Mongolians managed to make a breakthrough here. And their kill counter shot right up when they did that. They've now attained 500 kills almost on the generals. Kind of impressive, really. I know there's a lot of them, but even so. Now, the critical thing is here, are enough Mongolians going to come through to start aggroing the zombies? That is something that you guys don't want to happen. Let's very quickly go scoot over here, see how many zombies are left alive on this side. So, yeah, there's still... So we know pretty much then that the knights get wiped out over here at the back end, but it does look like the crossbows hold their own over here. Now, it'll be interesting to see where the big flank actually comes from for the crossbows. Because before, it looked like they were going behind the castle and attacking the crossbows. So, it'll be interesting to see. Is it because this side falls, so they all start going down that way? I don't know. We'll find out soon enough. But yeah, let's go back over here to this, the breaking point over here. Yeah, look at this. Mongolians are just pouring through this. Though I will say, the generals over here doing a fantastic job of keeping the Mongolians away from the zombies. Now, is there going to be enough generals to keep them away for long? They might get 1 or 2 kills. Possibly. It is a possibility. But for now, the Mongolians are very much entertained with the generals back there. See how we're doing over here. Yeah, so it does look like Operation Cleanup has been enabled here on the last bits of the zombie horde. They are slowly but surely getting eradicated. That we do have to bear in mind, they are dealing with more zombies than they did last time over here. Even though their numbers haven't, the defenders' numbers haven't increased. There isn't more knights, there isn't more crossbows. So these guys are going to have to deal with increasing numbers of zombies. Though, I will say, it looks like they've done it almost absolutely perfectly. Let's scoot back on over here, see how they're doing. Yeah, okay, generals successfully cleaned out the zombies before a single Mongolian got any kills on them. So I think Operation Zombie Mop-Up is pretty much over here, ladies and gentlemen. A successful little foray. What is going to happen over here, though? That'll be the interesting part now. There's a zombie stuck somewhere, clearly. There we go, he's died now. So what are these guys going to do now? Because last time the Mongolian army came round and down over to them. So it looks like some archers are going to head over towards the Mongolian army. The rest of the archers now appear to be going to back up the generals, which is excellent news for you guys. But yeah, these chaps, I think they're feeling a little bit braver than they should be, especially as the bulk of them are going over that way. I think the Mongolians are going to have a bit of a field day with them few chaps going over that way. Yet again, though, Roman generals holding their own over here so much longer than before, basically because the numbers have doubled. So we should really be expecting a win here. I am thinking possibly you guys are going to win. Yet again, generals managed to hold off this line. They have been reinforced now with the zombie killers. Here we go, the heavy knights coming into the foray from behind. Look at this. Crossbows now coming in, helping out, firing in. Big, gigantic arcs all the way over to this front line. Yeah, I think these Mongolians are going to feel a lot of pain now. Let's see how the brave archers over here doing. Sorry, the crossbowmen, should we call them by the proper name. I mean, they're not dying instantly. That is one good thing. They are taking a lot of Mongolians out with them as well. So not everything was in vain. They are well making their worth known here. You estimate about 20 troops remaining, 20k troops remaining. What, for your side or theirs? Oh, for your side, oh. So you're expecting a clean sweep. Less than 12,000 troops to die. I don't know, that might be a bit optimistic. Yeah, 10k, I can believe, yeah, 10k might be a bit more believable. Yeah, I'd like them to have them javelins that they always used as well. Every single Roman had javelins that they threw. Everyone knows that. It's like standard Roman 101 tactics. Everyone throws a javelin, then they charge. Like I said, I'd like units to have multiple attacks so they can do a ranged and a melee attack. That would be absolutely fantastic. Because then you'd be able to get like pirate factions who've got like a flintlock pistol and a cutlass. And I think that'd be really cool to just have like hundreds of pirates charging in, firing muskets as they're charging, running and firing, and then just charging to close combat. That'd be really cool to watch. Ooh, are we getting generals about to break through? Yes, it does look like that, mates. Definitely does look like that. The generals here in the middle breaking through yet again. Now, the question is the Mongolian army going to reinforce this spot? Because they've been pouring troops into this salient that they've created here. And to be fair, it has split the Roman army in half. There's not enough Romans to reinforce this position. However, they are getting absolutely massacred while doing it. The side of the map really holding out quite well here. But yeah, the Roman generals on this side looking like they're getting a little bit tired, a little bit worn out here. Can't blame them though, it must be hard trying to defend against this many. I mean, from their point of view, it is a heck of a lot. Oh gosh. Okay, so it does look like then that the Mongolians managed to kill all the archers over there. And they've now proceeded to come and take on these crossbows here. Will these crossbows be able to defeat all these Mongolians? Let's hope so, otherwise you guys are without crossbow support. I mean, to be fair, I think there is enough crossbows here to deal with this group of them. They are taking them out. Very slowly but surely. God, look at all the bodies just strewn everywhere. I like that it's not just piled up in one area, it's just a massacre. Speaking of, look at the divide now, ladies and gentlemen. The generals here absolutely smashing through the middle line here. Not enough Mongolians coming round to defend that position. I think this battle is about to take a turn. And by that, I mean a literal turn. We're about to go from being horizontal to vertical. So it does look like then we have got a small contingent of Romans here that were cut off. The Mongolians are pouring reinforcements into this area to try and take these guys out. It's very possible that this small group here might be overwhelmed and killed. However, it might happen twice, actually. They are breaking the lines bit by bit. Just sheer weight of numbers, but then you look at this blob over here and you realise that death is coming their way very, very quickly. How are we doing over here? Has the Mongolian horde been killed? It has, ladies and gentlemen. The crossbowmen managed to do it. They survived another day. That means then that archer supporters, crossbow supporters coming back into this area. And as you can see, they've been very effective at killing waiting units. What an absolute massacre this has been. We haven't had many blood pools, ladies and gentlemen, but we've certainly got a heck of a lot of bodies piling up. I mean, look at this. This is a thick carpet of all Mongolians here, sliced up by generals, or simply hit by a crossbow bolt to the head. Yeah, it does look like we do have a few knights still in the mix over here as well. Surprisingly, somehow, to be fair, them knights, wherever they are, yeah, look, one over here. These guys have been through absolute hell, if you think about it. Not only have they fought zombies, but they've also fought Mongolians as well. They've had double duty. To be fair, though, I suppose the generals did have to fight the zombies as well. But the knights are not on the same level as the generals, so that just makes it even more impressive. The fact that there's this many of them left alive. Fantastic stuff here. Generals pushing through there. Let's go have a look over here. Yeah, like I said, the battle has literally turned in a different direction. Look at all these little veins of combat where the bodies are. I love this kind of stuff. You can just see the pretty patterns of combat. Very sporadic. Here's Dave's weird shaped turd. How are we doing over here? God, look at that. Just from the crossbows that was. Oh my, they really paid for that. And surprisingly, generals still over here holding out. You guys, my God. What is it going to take to make you succumb? There is way, way too many Mongolians for you to take on here. But you're still damn well trying, aren't you? We are actually properly starting to get a blood pool over here now. Little by little, it is getting there. Looks like a strawberry cheesecake. That makes me hungry. The fabled combat pools, ladies and gentlemen, are just strewn all over the place. I can't remember off the top of my head, I'm afraid, Jacob. Perhaps someone will be able to tell you. I think all the stats are possibly in the Discord. Harry very, very kindly put a bunch of all the units' stats up in the Discord for anyone who doesn't have the game. So if you guys are wondering about unit stats, head on over to the Discord. Check out Harry's work. Absolutely fantastic job by him. Thank you very much, Harry. There you go. 22 damage for the Mongolians, which is pittance, isn't it, really? How much health did the generals have? Was it like was it 2k, 8k, 10k, something like that? I cannot remember for the life of me. I know the generals have got a high health pool. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic stuff. The generals here making their way through the lines. These little combat veins getting wider and wider with more and more bodies popping into them. The generals over this side, Operation Cleanup well and truly underway. There's nowhere near enough Mongolians to take on all the generals. Hey, Dr. Phil. How you doing, mate? That's it. The Australian gang is fully complete now. That's unfortunate, Jacob. Australians assemble! They've taken over the chat entirely now, the Australians have. Oh god, that reminds me of that song. I thought we could just be friends. Jacob will never be the same again. Played an Ashes series, god. I'm guessing that's a reference to cricket. I'm thinking cricket is the Ashes, isn't it? Or is it rugby? I'm pretty sure it's cricket. Yeah, thought it was, yeah. I couldn't remember if it was rugby, yeah. Cause what didn't rugby have something similar like the Ashes to the Ashes or something like that? Full on mop up of the Mongolian army on this flank now. There is about to be possibly a couple of thousand Roman generals going to be charging over this way very soon. Which is going to be hell to pay. Which is a demonically possessed wig. A hell to pay. You believe it. I agree with Brandon. Philip Hughes. Nice. That's a full-on porn star name, that is. Philip Hughes. They might as well just called you Mr. McBig Dick, frankly. I don't know if we are going to be able to... I don't know. This is getting close now. There's still 340,000 Mongolians left. I know there's 20,000 Romans here. It's going to get close. I really do think it's going to get close. Oh, fig jam. That is truly awful. Someone tell him off, please. What did Tennessee? The same thing as Arkansas. Oh my god. That is awful. What? Do I want to know, Dave? Do I really want to guess what? It's going to be something awful. I knew it was going to be something awful. Oh no. Oh, I can't take it, guys. The crap dad jokes are coming out. No. No, I can't do that. No, we're done. Right. No. I can't do it. Hi, guys. See ya. Can't be doing that. Bad dad joke. I'm done. Are we done with the bad dad jokes? Please tell me we're done with the bad dad jokes. Oh my god. You're like awful. They're just so bad. It literally grates my brain to read them. I can feel brain cells seeping out of my brain. How are the archers? The archers are currently being molested by Mongolians. Oh, no, 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 no. Please stop. Please stop. I can't take it, guys. Feel brain cells dying as I read these dad jokes. Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's fine, he woke up. Oh, God. That's just awful. Oh, absolutely fantastic. A chat that makes me cringe. Just what you wanted. Every streamer's dream. How did streaming go? Well, I only broke my spine twice through the cringing, but you know, fine. Oh, God. No, no. We can't be doing this, guys. We still have nights. Thank you, Mitts. Someone who wants to talk about the game. Yes, we do still have nights here. I don't know if your guys' prediction is going to come true at all. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to defeat these. There's still, like, just under 250,000 of them left. You're coming down to 17,000 generals. It's a tough call. I'm going to get a poll ready just in case. I don't know if we'll need it. I can't call it, but I'm going to get one ready just in case. Dave, you've never behaved. What's the point in starting now? The general's here now. Come on, guys. You are slowly but surely getting surrounded. I think, unfortunately, it does look like the last of the crossbowmen. Yeah, literally, we've just witnessed the last crossbowman got ganked there. Who commands the Mongols? I'm in charge of the Mongols. The Mongols is my army. It is you guys versus me, essentially. It is my gigantic horde of Mongolianis. The Mongolians, as I'm going to call them, under my command. Only because I like the word ghoulies. The Mongolians. And I can't wait for that to be clipped and taken out of context. There goes any chance of a YouTube career. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Officially now, officially, we can actually say we've got a blood lake, ladies and gentlemen. The first of its kind. A true 100% actual blood lake that is sufficient enough to let little Timmy go paddling in. Oh, isn't it glorious? Look at that. We can actually dip our toes. It has finally happened. Oh, out of all this horrible, horrible combat, we got something glorious. A lovely blood feature here. Little Timmy can finally go and take a dip, get his little rubber dinghy out, and go and enjoy the lovely, warm, refreshing blood. A Blake. It is a Blake. Blake Langerman. Oh, any of you get that reference? Congratulations. Blake Langerman. God, I shit my pants. What a game. No, I don't think anyone gets that reference, do they? No? Not a single person. No. No. Okay. Outlast 2. The character you play is Blake Langerman. No one play Outlast? My god. That was shitty pants scary. I can't believe no one's even heard of Outlast, the game. No? No one? Nothing? Thank you, Brandon. At least someone knows what I'm talking about. Sometimes I think Outlast. The game's just called Outlast. It's the horror game where you've got like a camera. It's like one of them ones where you don't get a weapon. And you've got like a video camera. And horrible, horrible things happen. Scary things. No, not the blast, sorry. No, Outlast. Sorry, that's my Britishness coming through. I'm British, not British. I'm British. Yeah, it's exactly like Pong, Dr. Phil. That's exactly how I'd describe it. It is exactly like Pong. But imagine the little ball is you, and the two little things that go up and down are monsters. Then it is exactly like Pong. Is it Yorkshire? Nah, it ain't Yorkshire, lad. This is Yorkshire. From up to... Oh, yeah. No, lad, no. They speak like this in Yorkshire. Nothing like my normal accent at all. Here, lad, I went to house and you know what I saw then? Had to garden. Very big it was. Ah, lad. No worries. But we were happy then. But you could say that in a Birmingham accent and it'd still be funny. But we were happy then. You know, we were just so happy. Never been happier. All I heard from that was up, down on monsters. Exactly. Exactly, Harry. That is exactly how it works. You used to have a Welsh accent. I thought you were Australian, Dr. Phil. Oh, you used to live in Cardiff. I'm so sorry. My condolences. Oh, God. I left that an uncomfortable pause after that on purpose. Nah, Cardiff's not too bad. To be fair, that's more than most of them, Dr. Phil. It's more than most of them. Oh God, I don't know where this brutality, this just horribleness to all of us just come out of nowhere. Manhunt. I remember Manhunt. I don't remember playing number 2, unfortunately, but I definitely remember Manhunt 1, because it got banned in the UK and was taken off the shelves, but I already had a copy of it, so I played the hell out of it. Kill 'em, Cash. Bleed the fucking life out of 'em. Yeah, I can imagine 2 was much worse. Back when Rockstar used to make decent games. You know, Max Payne, Manhunt. My God, they made some absolute banging games back in the day. You know, screw GTA and all that. Oh, I know a lot of people like GTA and all that lot, but GTA is only fun when you've got friends. That's the problem with GTA. Oh, Dr. Phil, that's crazy. Yeah, Bully got banned as well, Chris. Mitts, it got copyright striked within 5 minutes. Like, it got copyright striked in the stream. You gotta hand it to YouTube. That copyright, their copyright detection software is fantastic. Literally, like, 5 minutes after it disappeared off the screen, the video got a copyright claim. It was a claim, to be fair, not a strike. So they would try to claim ad revenue off it, so I had to cut that segment out of the VOD. So they couldn't take all my money off me. But yeah, it's impressive. Kind of reassuring too that if other people upload my content on YouTube, that YouTube would be able to detect it pretty damn quickly for me. And then I get a choice of whether to ask them to remove it or let them keep it up or ignore it. It's pretty cool. Annoying, but cool. Yeah, it takes a little while, because I have to use the automated YouTube process, and sometimes it can take up to 24 hours to remove the clip. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Well, Rockstar used to make excellent games. Max Payne was one of my favourite games back in the day. It was absolutely fantastic. Dr. Phil, I can completely believe that. Because at the end of the day, if he did it for a TV show, then he doesn't own the intellectual property rights to it. Whoever produced the TV show did. Even if he was in it, he doesn't own the rights to it. It's kind of crazy, that is. Dave, coming down to the 11,000. Are you sure your 10,000 prediction is true? Oh, they took it off YouTube. See, there you go. That is the hammer coming down pretty damn strong. To be fair, it's 3 copyright strikes and you're out. I've been very lucky that all mine have been claims, not strikes. So they've, instead of telling me to take the video down, they've claimed the money off the video instead. But often I'm able to dispute it or just chop out them parts and things like that. So... That's fair enough, Dr. Phil. There can be some other legalities behind it, who knows? You're Australian? I don't know what an Australian accent is. The Australian accent coming through well typing, is it? Is that what we're blaming it on? But the archers are cool, Dave. How can you not use the crossbows? They're cool. I'd argue that an army of crossbows would work just as well as an army of generals. I know, yeah. How far the bodies have been pushed back is a bit insane. I mean, just look at that. It started over here, and it's now all the way over there. It's kind of insane. I did say that the battle would take a vertical fight now, and that is exactly what's happened. I mean, it's actually sort of L-shaped, but... Yes, guys, go ahead, hit that like button. You know you want to. Go and give it a lovely little tickle. It really does help the channel out. Tickle that like button. Give it a lovely little tickle. Yes, that's what I like to see. Thank you very much. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for them likes, guys. Very, very kind of you. We're coming down now then. The last 10,000 generals here, ladies and gentlemen. 42,000 Mongolians left. This is getting pretty hairy up in here. I mean, these guys are not messing about, these generals. You can see half of them are bloodied and battle-worn now. The fight is really starting to take its toll on them. What amazes me is that the generals are constantly fighting from the high ground because they're standing on all the bodies of the dead Mongolians. It's a bit sick when you realise that. I mean, look at this. Across the entire combat line, the generals are higher up than the Mongolians. That's kind of sick. Oh, but absolutely fantastic work here. And absolutely annihilating, I was about to say the zombie horde, but the Mongolian horde. Look at this house. This house used to be such a nice house. Oh, can we just imagine opening up your door one day, and this is what you see. You open up your door, and you're just like, you know what? I'm going back inside. Well insulated, yeah. It's insulated, fertilized, and it's got a unique smell about the place. That's very unique smell. Oh god, I got the shotgun selected. I accidentally shot a shotgun shell then into the combat line. I'm very sorry. I did not realise I had it selected. Very lucky it wasn't a nuke, let's face it. If I'd accidentally set off a nuke then, to be fair, I think everything would die. Maybe a general would live if I set off a nuke. Let's have a look at the kill counters now then. Oh my. 1.1 million has been achieved, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly, Lee. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. I could have accidentally set off that nuke or a tidal wave or God knows what. But yeah, we are looking... I don't know, you know what? I think you might actually have this, guys. There is a substantial blob of generals here. I mean, it's a bit shaky on this side and a bit ropey in the middle, but this blob cannot be denied. Yeah, I think you might have it here. It's coming down to 2-to-1. A 2-to-1, a 2-to-1. Why is that fun to say? 2-to-1. Almost sounds African. Hey, hey, where's my tutor one? Killing you faster with generals. All right, shall we go have a perusal of our work, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go have a look at the lovely mosaic hills we've got over here. I mean, this is some gigantic body pile. It just goes on and on and on. Have we got any really steep parts there? Is there anywhere where it's built up, or has it all just been a massacre? It does actually look like we've got a little bit of a build-up over here. That's a nice little pile. But no, it kind of just looks like the Roman generals just stormed over the entire lot of them. Yeah, especially in places like this. Look, not even enough were killed in spots for proper blood lakes to form over here. Speaking of which, how is our blood lake from earlier? Where has it gone? Don't tell me we've lost it. Oh no, it's here, look at this. Oh, it's been filled up with bodies a little bit, unfortunately. But if we zoom out, it's still there. That is nice. Oh gosh. Oh, we've got some proper ones over here as well. Oh, no. Okay, well, never mind. It looked like we had proper ones, but they've been filled in with bodies, unfortunately. Coming down to the last 8,000 Mongolians now. Oh my. Oh, we did get a proper little lake over here. Very, very small. Very much a child's paddling pool of blood. Yeah, again, it's the only thing about this little area. The blood things out way too much, so it's hard to get blood pools on the ice here. Yeah, Operation Mop Up. Shall we declare Operation Mop Up, ladies and gentlemen, for the Romans here? I'm thinking we should. Maybe Operation Mop Up should be declared. Yeah, let's go ahead and declare it. Operation Mop Up for the Roman generals here now, officially, is well underway. There is just no chance left whatsoever for my poor Mongolian army here. But look at these lovely little ridges and hills we've got here of bodies, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Bear in mind, this was flat terrain underneath this. And now look at all the ridges and the bumps in it where the bodies have been piled up. Oh, that is kind of sadistic. That is a lot of bodies, really. That is a heck of a lot of bodies. These guys are literally fighting on hillocks made out of Mongolian corpses. A hillock of a corpse. Unfortunately not, Dr. Phil. We're not getting that much blood here. It's unfortunate. But yeah, here we go. The last few remaining Mongolians here. In come the Romans. Seeking their Awengi. For all the horribleness they've had to endure for this. Oh, nasty. That guy just got stabbed in the kidneys twice. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, God. He just got stabbed in the groin. Oh, no. When they attack him from behind at this height, they stab him in the groin. Oh, that is so evil. Look. Oh. Oh. That's nasty. Nasty pasty. 11 Mongolians left on the wall. 6 Mongolians left on the wall. A Roman general stabs them and they all fall down. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. A successful victory. Oh my god. Are there any knights left? Let's have a quick scoot around, shall we? See if we can see any shiny helmet knights. You know what? I'm doubting it, to be honest. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it doesn't look like this. No. No. Oh. No, it's not. It's just blood. Never mind. No, definitely not. Unfortunately, no heavy knights survived. However, the heavy knights did win. It is a win for them. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Congratulations, as always. However, you know by now, ladies and gentlemen, Pinky always wins. Of course. I always win. Oh my god. I do hope you had a blast, ladies and gentlemen. I know I did. A massive shout out to you fantastic channel members. As always, you guys are absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for helping to support the channel and help keep things like these live streams going. It is absolutely amazing of you. As always, we will be back on Monday with a brand new stream and a brand new modifier, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to spin the wheel and we're going to see what we get next time. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, peace.